You better cry. Slay. A gold cypher queen.
Thought I saw a girl, but I'm torn.
Definitely.
With Twitter, with Instagram.
Sorry. They gave me the soda girl.
Yeah.
The little pitch.
It's a pitch perfect.
Ramble.
Pretty basic.
This episode of Pretty Basic is sponsored by Grammarly.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Pretty Basic.
Today, we are here
Keep going.
with a long-awaited guest. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Brittany Broski. I'm Remy. Welcome our guest. Yeah, dude, I've been waiting for this for so long.
I'm so excited. What's funny is in this like influencer digital world, like you know of people, but then you don't meet, and then you're like, oh, we know each other. I think we would vibe. But we've actually had, I think, a few people on our team, like our management and agent teams, and they would always be like, you guys really need to have Brittany on. Like, she'd be so good on Pretty Basic. We were like, oh my God, yeah. Scheduling just never happened, and it just never fucking worked. And then now you're here, so it's like we manifested it.
It's so fun.
Finally.
And we've hung out before. It's always blackout drunk.
Yeah, yeah. Or
You're being sober.
yes, I think my favorite memory is when Tristan decided to play fetch with my phone at Stagecoach. And
And I do
What does that
a video
entail?
of
He
it.
just like tossed it around.
he was like,
We were vlogging.
Caseify, it's fine.
Yeah, no, literally. And thank you to our sponsor.
and then thank you to our sponsor, Caseify. We love you.
No, he was, we were vlogging on your phone.
Yes.
Or something. And he was like, do you think I can make it in the trash can? Chucks her phone across the
But
fucking...
what's amazing, oh yeah, like 10 times, and we just sat and watched, we laughed, we were like, ha ha ha, and then I would run and get it and bring it back, and he would fucking throw it again, but I wasn't mad, I was like, I was dying laughing, because I was like, people watching us right now, imagine what we looked like literally, he would throw a phone, and then there was a few times people tried to like come and help out. They'd be like, oh, here, and then I would get it and give it back to me. Check it.
Us giggling like babies.
Literally.
stupid.
This was at Stagecoach, like at the festival.
at Stagecoach.
In the dirt clouds, everything was
Dirt
just-
clouds,
Okay.
yes.
Dirt in our lungs.
In our
Absolutely.
lungs.
That was awful.
Did you do Coachella as well?
I did.
Weekend 1 and 2 or just one?
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did 1, 2, and Stagecoach.
Have
we're
you ever
insane.
considered that something's wrong with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
To our defense, we missed this third day of Coachella. Never mind, we went too much.
We went, yeah.
I
did
did
the
get
damn
sick.
thing.
Yeah, but
So you saw Shania and Lizzo at
Oh my
Harry's
God,
set.
So-
don't bring that up.
You didn't go? Oh, no,
Someone on this
this.
couch was like, I'm tired. And I was like,
don't you even fucking
started
dare.
it. You started it. She was like, I'm tired. And I was like, I'm tired too. We went home and found out the next morning that Harry brought out Shania. I am Shania's biggest fan. You're still the one is my favorite. Like if someone literally was like, sing every lyric to a song or I'm going to kill you, that'd be my song.
And they did it as
Absolutely.
a duet.
I know. I missed it. And I think
we
about
did,
it.
Yeah, we left
often.
mid-set for him.
Wow, I was just exhausted.
We were tired, and we were like the walk back and
it's
like
a little too
everything. We were trying to
hard.
like beat the crowd, and
Dude,
we fucked up.
That first day, I've never been to Coachella. I grew up watching the vlogs of
God.
like probably y'all's vlogs, honestly.
Yours were iconic.
Yes, like of what it entails and like the aesthetics of it, and, like the pictures. And, yeah, Lana Del Rey. And then like to go, bitch, so that
different.
shit is no joke. I was like, I get the appeal. I mean, it's the biggest music festival, like what, in the country, in the world? I don't know.
I think it's big, but I don't think it's the biggest. I think there's like at least in
Glastonbury?
California.
Yeah, I don't
would
know.
say, yeah.
But
Well,
it's
it's definitely one of the
talked
most
about.
famous.
In Indio.
Yeah. I went and it's so star-studded. I mean, like just the lineup was fucking crazy,
Yeah.
even with the whole Kanye shit. We started drinking. We were pre-gaming. I was with Drew F. Wallow, who y'all should have her on.
love
too.
her.
She's another
Love
person.
her.
I'm like, I haven't met you yet, but I'm like, I feel like we'd vibe.
You'll fall in love with her.
Oh, I love her.
She is the sun, moon, and stars. I was with her. We pre-gamed at her house, drunk. And then we showed up somewhere else, and then we finally went.
Oh,
I was drunk by, I mean, like we got there and I was like, couldn't tell you where I was. Like, couldn't tell you who was around me. I was hungover by 7 p.m. Harry didn't go on until 11.
yeah, what'd you do?
I sat on the grass. We like kept our spot for Harry. Like we got as close as we could, sat down. We're doing water trips back and forth.
Wow.
And I sat there and cried.
Wait. Before he came on or while he was on? Oh, you were
all
just crying.
throughout Givion's performance. He brought out Justin Bieber for Peaches,
Yeah.
which Peaches is one of my favorite songs of all time. I was like, couldn't even enjoy it. I was like, I got my Peaches.
Because you were so excited.
Because I was hungover.
Oh, you were hungover.
Like I had stopped drinking, wasn't drinking enough water, was eating like absolute garbage.
Yeah.
And then it hit me, and I had one of the worst headaches of my life. And then we like stuck it out for Harry. I was pounding water. I'm so glad because that I get it. Like that first day, it's like I don't want to be here.
Yeah. Well, you go too hard too early because you're so excited.
That's happened to us.
That's every
too many
year.
years.
I've actually never made it to a full
Friday headliner?
Yeah, Friday headliner ever,
That's
and I've been
wild.
so many times. I just get so tired.
Did y'all see The Weeknd?
Yes.
I left before The Weeknd set, so I get it. I feel like I fucking
He was
missed
actually
out.
really good.
I saw the videos. I was like, I hate myself.
that was us for Harry and Shania. We were like, fuck, we had one job.
I think I went home early every night. I'm pretty sure. I fell asleep on the party bus to Neon Carnival music blaring louder than I've ever heard.
funny.
Knocked out,
Criminal.
fully out, like
I get
so unattractive.
Your body said I can't.
I just couldn't do it. But did Harry live up to every expectation?
Every single one.
I feel like now's the perfect time to
Obviously, we
to
need to segue
ask.
into it.
it's chill. It's so chill, everyone.
No, it's like totally. I don't even
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't even know about that.
what happened?
Who was your favorite member of One Direction?
You know, I
That's
used
the
to
question.
be a Louis girl. Because my government last name is Tomlinson.
Oh, shut up!
T, right?
Wait, where's Broski from?
I'm like, what's up, Broski?
Oh, you're no,
yeah, bitch. Burst the bubble, bitch. It's not real.
no.
The conspiracies, the lies.
Oh my god.
Head.
Yeah, I made it up in 6th grade. I was like, what? It was my Twitter handle, Brittany Broski.
Stop.
Yeah, not. And people are like,
Brittany
you're Polish, huh?
Tomlinson.
Yeah, I'm English. No, I'm English.
Love it. Okay, sorry, I
So
interrupted.
in high school, I would like tweet him. Yeah. Be like, I think we might be cousins. I think like you have to listen to me, dude. We're cousins. Like we're family. Never responded, by
you
the
with
way.
the 23andMe, just like waiting around.
Like, look. So I was a Louis girl because he was the funny one, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And then I honestly cycled through all of them, and landed obviously on Harry.
okay.
Yes.
Obviously.
I love Zayn though. I wish Zayn would do more things.
I love all
know.
his music. It's really good.
So good.
Really, really
When
good.
Pillow Talk came out, I like astral projected in my dorm room. I like had an out of body experience. It was so good.
Oh my god. Okay, we have to get to you meeting Harry. We'll get back to One Direction, but obviously.
Like,
So yeah,
how did this happen?
I feel like those millennial guys on TikTok like, so that just happened.
Wait, did you see Nick Jonas? I did a thing.
Nick Jonas, delete this now. I was like,
I did a thing.
so yeah, I bought a birthday cake.
All for myself. It's not even my birthday.
I said, Nick Jonas, baby, delete it. Why did you upload that? The people
Did
just
you see it?
roasting him alive. Oh my god, can we pull it up? That was honestly one of the craziest videos I've ever fucking seen.
Oh my
I
god.
astral projected doing that.
Yeah, I could write a thesis on what that video means. The layers and levels to that video. Yeah, he just posted a video. He was like, I just went out and bought a birthday cake, and it's not even my birthday. Everyone in the comments was like,
He said I did a thing twice. So I did a thing.
awful,
I did a thing.
bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So good. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyway,
god. I feel like I'm missing out. Okay.
what were we talking about?
Harry.
Style.
Oh yeah, that thing. I didn't.
Okay. So the way that it kind of went down was in that video when he surprises me, obviously, the way the night had been going, we were outside handing out free tickets to fans who had been waiting in line, and we were handing out pizza. It had been raining all day. It was humid as balls.
Oh my God.
And it was just, we were interviewing fans and putting them on HSHQ and all that. I was there with HSHQ. We come in, it's about 8 p.m. He goes on at 9.
Oh my God.
And I'm just chilling in they gave me a dressing room in
Wait,
this
this was
arena.
before he went on?
Yeah, this was before he went on.
I thought it was after.
Before, yeah.
And the whole day they're like, you might meet him. Do you know what I mean? What are you gonna say? And I'm like, keep him away from me.
Yeah.
Even like on the day, I was like, I don't want to meet him.
Yeah.
Like, because what if he sucks?
Yeah. Oh, I'm always
That's
terrified
like
of
the
meeting
biggest thing,
people.
yeah.
It's a big thing. Like, he is my idol. I don't think, well, a lot of people obviously understand.
Yeah.
Like, never meet your heroes. He
Yeah.
is my hero. Like I want to be him when I grow up. They told me, all day, you're gonna meet him, da, da, da. And then right around that time, we're out handing out tickets, and one of the people from HSHQ comes up and she's like, hey, I don't think it's gonna happen. Like it's, we're getting really close to the stage time, and they're still sound checking and the stadium's full. I just don't think it's
And you're not expecting it anyway. You're like, I knew this wouldn't happen, so that's why I didn't want you to bring it up.
But I had kind of worked myself up.
Yes,
I was
how
like,
could you not?
Yeah, I think I can do it. Like I think I can
Oh, my heart.
talk to him. And I had prepared, my management was like, fucking prepare a question at least. So you're not just like, like unconscious on the floor.
You're like, how are you?
I love when you went one direction. Fucking idiot. And so I had questions ready, like thank God. And I was, I had prepared myself. She was like, okay, no, whatever. And I was kind of like, okay. But also this is good. This is for the best. Like that I'm not meeting him. And then my team was like, it'll happen eventually. Maybe today's not the day. And I was like, okay. We're walking back in from outside. I just handed out the last round of the free tickets. I'm about to go crack open a Red Bull, get ready for the show.
Yeah.
There's a man standing outside of my dressing room who wasn't there before. And I'm like, in the video, you can see me say, hi. And then I open the door, and it's because Harry was in there.
Was that security?
It was
Oh, I
his
didn't realize
security
it was
guard.
your dressing room.
It was
the whole
my
time.
dressing room.
Oh my God, this all makes sense. Okay, yeah.
And he was in my dressing room with his personal security guard outside the door.
Oh.
So I opened the
You
door.
closed the door.
I ran away.
When you walk away, like that's everything you did is exactly what I would do. I
yeah,
would completely
same,
go into
same.
accent.
Yeah.
I would completely walk away. I would
Yeah.
do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
As I was watching, I was like, she's so relatable.
She's me for real.
Yes, exactly.
I look back on it and I asked myself, would I have done anything different? I don't think I could have. Like, no. Like, it was, I don't think I embarrassed myself too much.
No,
It
no,
was
no.
an appropriate reaction.
Yes,
I
iconic.
managed to ask him a question. Like, I'm so proud of how I acted. And the minute, I put up a vlog of it, the minute he leaves the room, I dropped to my knees. Gave myself carpet burn.
So
It was like
Carpet
my
burn.
fucking body just gave out, and I started sobbing. So I held it together. But he was just so. They warned me too. They were like, earlier in the day, they were like, he just has such a calming energy about him.
Oh, I see that.
He is so chill and he's cool, and any anxiety you had, like, it'll be gone. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And so I'm like, it's fucking Harry style. Immediately, he was so chill. Like, we started talking, and I was like, what's on the dinner menu at Harry's house? That's what I asked him. And
He said fish,
We
right?
just started talking. We were joking and giggling and laughing like little girls. I said, now
besties.
what the fuck?
I love it.
It was so...
Oh my! I'm like seeing the video in my head
Harry.
of him hugging you. Yeah.
Holy shit. I called Cypher Queen. That's like if someone came up to me and was like, Barack Obama. Just because I'm American? Like, why was that my first fucking... I'm so embarrassed.
Where did that come from?
So embarrassed.
Oh my god!
But I think it was fine.
Oh, it was
So-
perfect.
No.
It was perfect. And what I love is I didn't even really know. I mean, I knew obviously how dedicated all the Harry fans were, but especially watching your vlog, I was like seeing it visually. But I love, and I saw that they a lot of tweets were like, if anyone could meet him and it's not me, I'm so glad it's Brittany, which I feel like is huge because
I have never seen that sort of like rallying on the internet. Like,
fandoms are scary
and
sometimes.
especially the Harry fandom. But I feel like because they've seen how vocal I mean, like, this bitch is tatted on my body. You know what I mean? Like, I have. He's my ride or die since I was 15 years old, and I'm 25 now. So I feel like people see that and they relate to that. And I was terrified. In the vlog, you can see me say, like, oh, they're going to rip me apart for this.
Yeah.
And they gave me the necklace and like, these are from Harry. It's roses. I was like, they're going to send me anthrax. I'm going to die. They're going to send a bomb to my house.
No, that would be me if anything ever happened. Like if he ever did anything. Because when we first started the podcast like years ago, it was like something about Harry Styles, and I said he wasn't that cute, but I was referencing when he had long hair. And now I think
Don't
he's
worry,
really
I
cute.
rode hard for him.
Good.
Don't
But
you
I
worry.
You have to
experienced the
speak for both of
stand.
y'all.
Yes.
I know. She's like, shut your fucking mouth,
I've been a
bitch.
Harry girl since X Factor. Ever since
Yeah?
I was like, thought I saw a girl.
Yeah, fine, I'm torn. Bad. They were bad singers.
Have you
So
seen
slay.
the new thing coming out about how Nicole Scherzinger put them together? No, you didn't see?
Girl, I only know about Miss Liam's tale of him being the face of One Direction.
we have so much to cover. Nicole Scherzinger, like this, like archived clip from the X Factor that never aired was, you know how obviously they put them all together as a group, obviously, but it was like this clip of them at the judges table was like her, Simon, and then I forget who the third judge was at the time, but
Louis, is it Louis? What's his name? Old white guy.
yes, old white guy, and they have like all the photos of all the guys who auditioned individually. There's like 30 of them or so, and you see Nicole line up Niall, Louis,
Like
Zayn,
all of
Liam,
them.
Harry, and she's like, "This is it." And but like Simon Cowell got all, and Simon literally just was sitting there. He was like, "Yeah, like in it," but like it was Nicole put it together.
Yeah.
That I'm filled with rage.
Yes, isn't that crazy?
Everyone was like, she needs more credit.
Yes.
Oh,
And
she
there was
posted
a few
something
times-
funny the other day. Please go on, I'll find it.
I think there's a few times where other judges were like, oh, what about this? And she's like, no, it has to be like this person's it. Like, so everyone was like, justice for Nicole. She's the one who put them together.
Classic man speaking over a woman,
Literally.
taking credit for a woman's work.
Literally.
Shit.
It was crazy. Okay, what's your opinion on Liam and his?
You know what? I have a funny answer and I have a serious answer.
Yeah.
My serious answer is I think he needs to get some help. Like, I think that he is actually unwell. That's like textbook narcissism to think that like you're the star and you're the, you know, big little man complex or whatever. Like, he clearly is very unhappy with his life. And seeing that video was so disappointing. Like, I was like, you just ruined my childhood in a matter of 20 minutes. That's fucking crazy. And I feel like on top of that, it was so disrespectful because, I mean, y'all grew up, you're Directioners, right?
Yeah.
No one has said anything else. You know, like Niall, Harry, they've gone on James Corden, and when asked questions, rank all your, you know, your favorite members of One Direction, 1 to 5. They eat the bug or they whatever, you know, like they don't
So
answer it.
respectful.
Yeah.
It's so respectful
mutual,
of the legacy of One Direction and the fan base.
Yeah.
For Liam to go on there and just fucking blow it in a matter of minutes, I was like, if he thought that was going to do some positive spin on his career, he's smoking something cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was so disappointing. What did y'all, when you saw it, what was your gut reaction?
I've always hated him, so
You know,
they called him because she's a Liam girl.
I used to,
I just remembered.
clip that.
when I saw the clip, I was like, fuck, I better not say that ever again. I always thought he was the cutest.
I had a Liam phase. I get it. When he got the fucking arrow tattoo, I was like,
You're like, shit. Am I into tatted guys?
awful place to start for tattooed men.
Wasn't he called the wet blanket of the group? Isn't that what they called him? That's what I heard in college because my best friend was a Liam girly as well. And then we like researched. I might be making this up and he might come for me, but welcome, please.
Liam Payne, come on the Pretty Basic podcast.
Please.
That
Me,
down.
I was always a Liam girl.
For the record, I love you.
And on the YouTube video of this, it's just cut out where I said anything.
Oh my God. I think what you said is perfectly sums it up though.
Yeah.
I will say, I saw ever since that came out, a lot of people have been going back to like the X Factor, like when they just started One Direction, and he kind of was positioned, it looks like, to be the face. Like he always was like the first singer, or he kind of had like the most lines until I feel like it started to shift when they realized like Harry was the most favored.
That, and also, I feel like Liam was one of the best singers.
Yeah.
But he was not the face of the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was the beautiful thing, is that there was never a face of the group. It couldn't have been One Direction without all 5 of them.
Yeah.
And it's those early albums, you're like Up All Night and what's the one after that? Take Me Home.
Yes, Take Me Home.
Liam always starts the songs. They give Harry the good part
Yeah.
and then Zayn the high note.
Yep.
That's how it
Yep.
goes.
Yep. And then
so
Louis and Niall are in the background.
Louis and Niall just
Maybe
like
a line.
A little, ooh, every now and then.
like the showers that are British. We ought to-
I remember I went to the Up All Night tour. I believe it was Up All Night.
Slay.
And I went with matching outfits with my friends. And I was like fully, like I had seen Justin Bieber. And so to be honest, I was expecting like a Justin Bieber choreography, lights, cameras, actions. And the boys were kind of just like jumping off shit. Like,
Yeah. Parkour.
I was like, at least they're having fun.
Yeah.
It was but like very little to no choreography.
Yeah.
Little to no like really anything, but I lived. It was still one of the best nights of my life.
Exactly, because it's the allure of seeing them in real life. Girl, we knew they didn't dance. We knew they didn't do anything. The best they could do is sit in a row
On their stools.
Yes.
The stools.
But it was still I still see tour footage to this day of just like Harry holding a banana on stage. And I'm like, God, he's so talented. We were so in it.
They just had fun. And that's what I loved watching. I truly remember watching them jump off shit. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
You jump off shit leaving the venue.
Me in the
I'm
parking
just like
lot.
them for real. Yeah.
What's your favorite song? A One Direction song. And then favorite Harry song.
You stumped her.
My favorite Harry song? Well, that changes weekly.
Okay.
Honestly, off of Harry's House, it's Grape Juice.
Love.
Grape
Yes.
Juice.
I liked that one too, actually. Yeah.
Sorry.
But my probably One Direction was the For Your Eyes Only.
Oh, really?
If I Could Fly. Love that song,
Wow.
dude. What about y'all?
What was yours? Stockholm Syndrome.
Period.
Yep.
Say no more.
So good.
Yeah.
Or I like Wolves. I always play. Or do you remember Magic?
No.
Yes.
Is that a leak?
Oh my god. I actually have to look it up on YouTube. So maybe.
Oh my God.
I never thought about
I'm
it.
not in this group.
What's your favorite Liam song? Strip that down for me. She loves Strip That Down for me. Do the go strip that down.
Oh, when you strip that down. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I did like that song though.
Do you follow Liam on Instagram?
I don't. Do I? I might.
I think I unfollowed him. I was so cringed out. I said I can't do this anymore.
I love Niall though.
Niall slays.
I love Niall. I
his
love him
little
all.
acoustic Ed Sheeran moment he does now.
So cute.
I don't. Thank God. Unless he comes on then.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
We should, if he tours, we should go. Niall?
Oh. I was like, I don't know what you want me to be.
Zoom in on our faces. I was like,
You're like, yeah, I think I'm busy.
I would love to see Niall.
I would love to see
I'll
that.
support all but Liam.
Fair.
She'll support all.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys know Alisha Marie loves some back to school, okay? School Alisha is in full force. Now here's the thing, whether you're in school or not, you can definitely benefit from using Grammarly. If you have not used it yet, you are missing out on a huge tool you can be using just for life in general. You know, whether you are writing an essay or you're doing a thesis, maybe even, you know, you're trying to email your boss and ask for a raise or something like that. No matter what it is, Grammarly can help you write a perfect project email from start to finish.
Truly, for my short stint in college, I wish that I had known about Grammarly because it would have saved me so much time and just so much stress.
First of all, it's free. The free version of Grammarly offers comprehensive spelling, grammar, and punctuation suggestions. So if you're really bad at grammar, like me, you can write your email and then it'll go over and with a fine tooth go through every single thing and make sure that the grammar is great, punctuation, everything, boom, no mistakes. Or if you want a little more help on your side, Grammarly Premium comes with advanced features like clarity full sentence rewrites, which basically flags any hard to read sentences. And my favorite thing is that it can even tell you the tone. So if you're sending an email and it's a little too angry sounding, it'll let you know.
A little passive aggressive moment.
Which I do.
And Premium even comes with a built-in plagiarism detection, which sounds great, so it can catch the details that go into getting the best possible grade. So improve your grade with fewer all-nighters by using Grammarly. Sign up for free today at Grammarly.com/basic and get 20% off when you're ready to upgrade to Grammarly Premium. That's GRAMMARLY.com/basic.
Wait, so y'all were believers?
No.
I think I was more of a believer than
Oh, I was a directioner.
a directioner.
Yeah.
I liked him, but we do have a One Less Lonely Girl in the room.
We do.
She got pulled up on stage.
No, you did fucking not. What year was this?
2013.
That's so, recent. I thought you were 2009. Holy shit. You're a believer to your core.
She had a Twitter.
That's our
page.
producer.
Yeah.
I trusted her.
But okay, so we were talking about this earlier, how just like the idea of fangirls is so different now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like even like one of our really good friends, our makeup artist, is she's a believer and she like was obsessed.
Alexis Oakley.
And so because she most recently went to a show and she was fully prepping to like, she got there early. She was waiting to like with posters and like there was no one there. And she was like, wait, what's happening? Because back in the day, for like a Believer show, there's girls lined up waiting for the tour bus to pull in to maybe see him and like waiting outside the hotel and all these things. And she was literally there all alone all day.
Good for her. That's more chance.
Yeah, honestly.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing
I
here?
love it.
I would be checking, like, did I get the location right?
Good. It is a different, well, I was going to say, you know, fans have become more respectful, but that's not true.
Yeah.
That is actually the opposite of true. So
I think it's just, you're more accessible to them.
definitely. Social media now is so fucking crazy.
Well, it just gives you such an, like, you're able to do so much more now with Twitter, with Instagram.
Sorry.
I know, I love it.
They gave me the soda girl.
We're keeping it, obviously.
Us trying to
Twitter, Instagram is so crazy.
I can't breathe.
Oh my god, I'm sweating. Okay. So Austin Butler.
Yes.
I haven't seen Elvis yet.
I haven't either.
I don't want to come across as fake.
I appreciate your honesty, but I resent you.
Okay, shit. We gotta watch that.
I know.
It's on streaming now, so there's really there's
okay.
no
I was
excuse.
waiting for the streaming because I heard it's so long and you can't pee and da 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 da.
Yeah,
And I was
you
like,
crying.
Okay.
She literally cries. She always
I
cries.
cry.
When did the love for Austin Butler begin? This is just fangirl hour. I love it.
Elvis. Yeah. This really is fangirl.
we
Not
forgot.
Zoe 101.
No, yeah, Elvis. Well, I've always loved Elvis, like actual Elvis.
Okay.
I grew up loving him. I had posters in my room in like middle school and all that. Like I've seen Blue Hawaii so many times. And then when I heard they were making the movie, I was like, girl, they better like, this casting seems wrong. Like he's blonde. How could he possibly play hair dye, a wig? I was like, hey, no way.
Yeah.
I saw it for the first time and I literally like changed my life.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
obviously changed my life.
Oh
Like
my God.
he is so incredibly talented.
Oh my god.
And it's almost scary to a level because like when they started filming before the pandemic, through the pandemic, and then post-pandemic.
Oh wow.
So he sat in the character of Elvis
For so long.
for 2 years.
Oh my god.
And that's dangerous, I feel like, in my mind a little bit, or maybe unhealthy, because you start to lose who you really are
Sure.
when you study someone that deeply and have to portray them.
Yeah.
And people make fun of him, you know, like he still thinks he's Elvis. He's got the accent. Girl, he lived that for 3 years.
Especially during like a traumatic time of a pandemic.
Period. Yeah, when you're stuck at home.
I would
nothing else
believe
to
I
do.
would be Elvis after. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
he
I
had
am
no
Elvis.
time
Literally.
to practice and just
Period. So I get it. I feel like people aren't really sensitive to that. You know,
know
it's like
that.
acting is not easy.
No.
Especially a role like playing fucking Elvis
A
Presley.
Yeah.
biopic. Yeah.
So I think he did an incredible job given the circumstance. I think that he sings for some of it. Incredible voice, sounds just like Elvis, looks just like him, worked with a movement coach to like
That's
perfectly emulate him.
It's insane.
And I think Baz Luhrmann did an incredible job. The guy that did Great Gatsby, I mean,
Yeah.
it was just like, it's so artistic and camp and well done and aesthetic and whatever. And so I saw it once, and then my other friend was like, oh, I haven't seen it. You want to see it again? And I was like, yeah. And then my other friend was like, do you want to see it again? I was like, yeah. I've seen it 6 times in theaters. It is criminal. And I posted, this is weird. I posted a TikTok one time where I was like, me leaving the theater after seeing Elvis for the 5th time. Noah Cyrus had just posted the same TikTok 20 minutes
I saw
before.
that she posted that.
We're friends now.
Oh my god.
No. Elvis bringing ladies together. I love it.
The first time you watch it in theaters versus the last time fully decked out.
Yep. No, literally, me with sideburns.
The fangirls are different these days.
Me with sideburns and a pill bottle. I love Elvis.
Sounds like this
That's-
isn't the costume.
I heard this story because I know, like, Harry, I know, was up for the role. Was it Miles Teller as well? Was up. We'll get to him in a minute.
Yeah,
We'll get to him in a
another
minute. But I heard that Austin had worked with Denzel Washington at some point, and Denzel called Baz and was like, if you do not put, I don't know if it was like a small project, I don't know what it was, but he was like, that kid's work ethic is unlike anything I've ever seen. If you do not put him in, you're making a mistake.
Oh my
Period.
god.
And when Denzel Washington calls you, you listen to him.
You listen.
So
The voice
that's why
of
your
God.
shirt exists currently.
No, period. I mean, he just did a fantastic job. You haven't seen it? Have you seen it?
I have it.
I really think y'all would enjoy it.
I saw him in Carrie Diaries.
I've seen his work in Zoe 101. Also fantastic.
His work.
Yeah, his work.
His discography. He was not even on my fucking radar before this. Like I knew he dated Vanessa Hudgens and went to Coachella.
Yeah.
I knew
Honestly, that's all you need
Sharpay's
to know.
Fabulous Adventure.
Period.
Yeah,
I knew.
isn't
Yeah, I knew he
Yes.
was a Disney adjacent.
Yeah, he's
male.
been around for like a long time, but I'm
Yeah.
so glad he's finally.
And he's so cute now too. Out of Elvis too. I mean, obviously he like found his style.
He kind of looks like a mini Brad Pitt.
Yeah, it's
know?
the cheekbones.
Yeah.
It makes me literally.
You're like, oh, my warm and fuzzy shit.
What's your opinion on the photo of Vanessa Hudgens meeting Kaya Gerber on the carpet when she's a child?
No comment.
No comment.
I think it's fucking weird, dude. Well, I think it's weird that he's 30 and Kaya's 20. She can't even fucking drink.
Oh,
yet.
I didn't know she was 20. Ooh,
It's weird.
it's a little weird.
She's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, babe, you're actually not Elvis. Like if you wanted to, I don't know if you like. Okay.
Take it a little too seriously.
Yeah, you like don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Damn, that's funny as fuck.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What's the weirdest like? I can't think of any age gaps in Hollywood that like really bother me.
Oh.
don't
Not
think
bother
of
me, but I
any?
feel like the one that I always heard growing up was Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher. I feel like that
I
one was always
forget they were
spoken
together.
about.
Yeah, because he was younger than her. What was the age
significantly
gap?
younger. I want to say like probably 20 years younger. So let me look this up.
I
Wow.
forgot they were together. Before
Yeah.
him and
I knew George Clooney and his wife were. there's a
Amal.
big-
Yeah.
Amal,
They have a big one. I just recently have been into, there's these YouTube conspiracy, not conspiracy, but like they'll look into like child actors and like deep dive. They do deep dives of like all of them. So there's one on Hilary Duff. There was one on the Olsen twins. And literally like a lot of them show how like the age differences then were insane. Like for instance, I think Hillary, I forget the ages. Hillary was like 14 and Chad Michael Murray was like 20 or something.
Oh, that's really
Like,
weird.
But like back then watching it, like you didn't think anything of
Oh
it.
yeah, because you thought they were all in high
Yes,
school.
yes.
14 in Cinderella
Or
Story.
I think maybe 15.
also Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher are 15 years apart.
15
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
But there's a certain age, like after 30, I don't think it fucking matters.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you're
'Cause when you're a
27,
full-blown adult, you can make that choice.
yeah,
Wait, was she 14?
I'm looking. Hillary.
that's crazy.
Were you a Lizzie McGuire girl, Hannah Montana girl?
All of it, all of the above.
okay.
Fucking Metamorphosis, the album by Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
Madam, that's where I bitch.
Yes. Come clean.
Oh my god.
Come clean. I was a Hannah Montana
She
girl.
was
so
16
really
and he
thrilled.
was almost 23.
16. Whoa.
He was
But she was
22 years
Hillary Duff filmed the movie when she was 15. Chad Michael Murray was 22. Like it's very common with acting, but like she did not seem like she was 15 to me.
How old was she on Lizzie McGuire? She had to be 12.
Oh,
I
had
think
to have
she
been.
was like 11 when she auditioned or something crazy.
Hannah Montana or Miley
Age
was
gaps,
the same.
man.
So young.
Oh, those first couple episodes are just wild.
Lizzie
They're so
or Hannah
Hannah Montana.
Oh my god.
She is a baby.
She's so little.
Yeah.
So little.
so cute.
It's wild to see just how much she's grown up and how like we grew up with her though, which was
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
she's a powerhouse too. I
Fucking love her.
Obsessed with her.
Miley.
Obsessed with her. Who are your other like celebrity icons that you love?
Like who would you love to come on your
Musicians, whoever.
podcast?
How long do you have?
Next show.
Who would I love to come on the podcast? Well, that's an interesting question because like I love this structure, you know, of y'all just talking. This is just like so fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the time this is how we get to hang out.
Yes.
Like it's this and then it's like, okay, what are you doing next week?
Yeah.
It's like,
Right?
otherwise we never would have,
Yeah.
you know, on our podcast we have a topic. Like it's an informative, if you could even call it that. It's all about internet history, and each episode is about a different thing on the internet, like e-girls, e-boys,
Yeah.
Facetune. We just did 2 of those furries. And so I would want to get someone who has some form of like relative expertise. in
Yes.
that.
Oh.
So we'll see. I would love to get. Okay, here's my answer. Post Malone.
Oh my God.
On like gaming something.
Well, you know he's like really big into like zombie apocalypse type shit.
like
So
the
you-
games.
No, he's like
Oh, he's like a doomsday prepper.
yeah. So
Slay.
so like sprinkle that in there. You can a little informational, little conspiracy in there. That'd be a good ass episode.
Yeah, he's also just like RuneScape, fucking like all those OG computer games. I would that's my dream. I would love to do that. I would love to do an episode on podcasting with Ethan Klein.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that'd be so fucking incredible.
Yeah.
He's been doing the H3 podcast for like 17 years or something.
It hasn't actually been
27 years.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was like, I know. My face was like,
You're like, really?
so interesting. Wow.
Yeah, it's been 32
What's your
years.
favorite topic that you guys have covered so far?
The one that I enjoyed learning about was like probably furries or bronies. That culture is so real.
real. That's a very good word.
It's so real.
Real. So real.
I love furries, dude.
Can
Furries.
you share a fun fact about furries?
I don't know much.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I would love to know.
the suits are so expensive, which isn't like a stretch of the imagination, but usually a furry doesn't usually have a suit because it's all online. So the ones that actually invest in the head, the full body costume, the tail, the feet, the hands, they're for serious. Like they go to conventions, they have invested so much time and money in that. But the vast majority of the people that are consider themselves in that community are just, online, or they'll have like the ears and the pop.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like it's really not the norm. So when you see those people, there's also, oh my God, this is an interesting fun fact. And I hate, disclaimer, a lot of these groups online have, we see the most extremist forms.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
the nasty, gross ones.
Yeah.
There is a strange subculture within the furry community of like alt-right men. Like MAGA, Trump-loving furries.
Wait.
And it's so like, what the fuck? Like,
Wait,
what
like
about
they love furries or they themselves are furries?
both? They
Oh,
are.
I guess if you are a furry, you love furries.
They are right-wing, Trump-loving furries, and you can Google a picture right now of like,
She's like, trust me, I know.
yeah, trust me. Look, it's my lock screen of MAGA furries. It's the strangest. Like, you're a part of this community online that is like fantasy play. Like, this is for a lot of people. It's like drag. It's their alter ego. It's an extension of themselves. Your persona. What the fuck about that lends itself to alt-right politics? I just don't. Where
How you
does
just
A
blew my
meet
mind.
B?
Yeah.
It's wild. There's a fun fact.
Do you guys do you just sit and just like deep dive to find all
Yeah.
of the
We
information?
have a research assistant.
Okay,
Oh, good.
That's fine.
And he does that, and then I read it, and I'm like, one of those like movie scenes where
You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God. Yeah, that could be a full-time job just like looking up shit.
isn't it wild? I mean, there's so many deep like tunnels of the internet, and that's why we started the podcast. Is because like,
Yeah.
this is what we do is one section of the internet, and then there's the straight men that we never interact
Yeah,
with.
oh, yeah.
I don't know, I'm speaking for me. I'm probably sure a lot of y'all's fans aren't straight men, but that whole, like, I don't even want to say his name, but the guy,
Yeah.
who is a thought leader for a lot of these nasty, dangerous straight men. It's like, that's a whole other side
Yeah.
of the internet that we don't even, it's just so big, it blows my mind.
It really
So
is.
it's fun
How
to
was the
explore.
live show?
Oh, so fun. We're going on tour.
Oh my God, plug
We'll be
it,
there
plug
for
it.
the
Yes.
Tickets available now. They're going quick. Please go get them. Thank you. Yeah, we just had to add some more shows.
Wait, that's so exciting. Where
How
else
many
is it going?
shows? Yeah.
We're doing a Florida leg, a New England leg,
Wow.
Midwest, and then Texas. And then we finish it. I would love if y'all came in December. We're doing
would
LA
love-
show.
I would
Oh my
love-
God.
Yes.
I love if y'all came.
I would love.
Yeah. So it's really fun. Sarah gets a little anxious, but I think for a lot of people that's really relatable because it takes a lot to get up on a stage
It
in
does.
front of people.
We learned after doing, because we've done meet and greets for literally years,
Yeah.
but it's different when it's like, hi, photo, talk for a little bit and then bye. But like doing a whole pod episode, especially because like when we did go on tour, we were crying so much because we were just like in a bad place and heartbroken.
Not a good time.
So,
try to
but
get up there and be funny and cool and pretty and
we always ended up crying, and it literally which was fine, but we didn't realize how like those 4 shows were so much more like exhausting than any other meet and greet we'd ever done in our life.
Yeah.
So it was interesting.
Well, she's done like a variety show or like a little like tour where it was like a
More like a skit.
rehearsed like skits and things. Yeah, where it's like the same thing every night, but going on stage and doing the podcast, it just takes so much mental strength and everything all alone.
Yeah.
But
How did y'all do it? Did you do the same prompts for every show, or
No.
it was just improv?
Well, we did 2. No, not improv. I can't
Okay.
improv for shit.
Okay.
I'm like, that would have been so bad. We did 4 shows total, and we did 2 episodes, and we just alternated, did A, B, A, B.
Okay.
Similar outline, changed a little, like a few things.
Yeah, when we got sad, it was just like,
Yeah, we'd be like, my
The
favorite
audience is like,
yeah.
yes, they're like, do we clap? My favorite was we did 4 a few years ago. We did 1 recently in February or March, I forget.
March.
And you know, we're doing the outline and trying to like have it loose enough to like have fun with it, but then still have like somewhat of a structure. And we're like, okay, well, we'll sit down, we'll say hi, we'll, you know, talk. Well, maybe we'll talk for like 10 minutes or so, and then we'll get into this part. Literally, we're on stage. We do our whole intro, and I'm like, okay, perfect. That was good. I look up at the clock at the back of the room. It was 2 minutes.
We were done. The whole show done.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Holy shit, that's so harrowing.
No, but we literally like, fuck.
It was rough. I think also what we learned during the shows we did in 2019, the first ones, we started with LA. So like all of our teams were there, our families were there, everybody was there. And no one told us what to do. They're just like, here.
It's like
go.
they think we know what we're doing.
And so we went up and then we got off stage and we found out that we did it all wrong. They said a podcast live show shouldn't be interactive. It shouldn't like involve the audience. It's literally like you sit up on stage, you record a podcast, you like as if we're just like this the entire hour. And then you get
these people paid to see you.
That's what we
thought.
Yeah.
So we just do our own thing now. But that apparently there are podcast stores where people will just go do a podcast and leave and not interact at
Also,
all.
I don't even think we put our podcast live because a lot of them will record live and put it up. I think for us, it is a mix of a show.
Yeah, we are trying to figure out what we want to do with that because I know some people, you know, like Tiny Meat Gang or My Favorite Murder, they do the live shows and put them on Patreon.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can hear them. We wanted to do something like that because we're doing exclusive topics that if you don't have our Patreon, which is coming soon, maybe. I don't fucking know. Yeah, pause, time out on that. We're trying to bank episodes to do it, but that's what we wanted to do is like, what is adding value? And so I get that, you know, it's like, okay, we're just doing a recording. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Shh, quiet.
Hey, no laughing. But it's also like, these people want to see you. And if they're laughing or if they're yelling something out, you know, it's like, that's fun too. It's a live show. You're at the fucking improv. You're at whatever, you know, like, and I feel like that sucks. That's awful advice.
We had our live show most recently. We had like a haggler that kept bothering me.
Like
and at
what?
first, it was funny. Like I honestly like it's it's so bright, so you can only see the first like couple rows. And so she was like probably like 7 or 8 rows back, and she started
drunk.
So drunk. She kept being like, "Say this, Remy, say that." And so I like kind of started to do it because I didn't understand. And then it got worse and worse as she got drunker. And then like 2/3 of the way to the show, she was like, "Bye," and got up because she got kicked out. and then all of a sudden I could see them like dragging her out. I didn't understand what was going on.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen at live shows,
Yeah.
like ever. One time I had a meet and greet and this woman came, I think it was VidCon. This woman came up and she was pregnant and she like, you know, and especially at the time, my demo was like kids, like they were pretty young. So I was like, oh, there's like an older woman. I love this.
She's like, my baby loves you.
Yes. She hugs me and she whispers, "I'm naming my baby after you." And I was like, oh my God. And then she goes, "Yeah, well, my husband actually didn't like the name. So her middle name's going to be Alisha." And then the husband was there. And then I was like,
Ew, why would she tell you that? My husband hates you.
I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, there's some kid out there
Named Alisha.
middle name Alisha.
Sarah Alisha.
Sarah, like it's an interesting middle name.
Yeah. Sarah, Alisha, Marie, Remy, Pretty, Basic,
Cruz.
Thompson.
Literally, when I buy a new phone, before I even allow myself to take it out of the box, I have my case ready. And if you guys did not know, Alisha and I are obsessed with Casetify. Truly, I'm recording these ads right now on my phone, looking at my purple Casetify case because I love Casetify. They are absolutely incredible. They make the most amazing cases. They have ultra impact crush cases, which are some of the most protective, unique cases on the market. With their Chi-Tech 2.0 technology makes them drop proof up to 9.8 feet. You guys, no joke, if you're like me and you are a clumsy gal, you need a Casetify case because not only are they super protective, but they're also really cute. You get 360-degree protection and an ultra slim style with tons of prints and designs. I love that they're so customizable. They're just great because they are cute, they are great quality, they are worth every penny. Like truly, guys, there's never been a phone case case that has protected my phone more and looked as cute as it does. My current case is like a little purple puffy case, and it says REMI. I customize it with my name on the back so I can never lose my phone. And another great feature is their signature camera ring, which looks really good and also, of course, protects your precious camera lens, which if you guys are taking lots of Instagrams like me or just photos in general, vlogging on your phone, whatever it may be, you know you've got to protect that camera. And best of all, Casetify's cases are super eco-friendly. Their Crush cases are made from 65% recycled and plant-based materials, and they're actually made in part from old phone cases that have been shredded and repurposed. Get one of the most protective, cool-looking, and environmentally friendly phone cases the internet has to offer. Go to Casetify.com and use our code 15BASIC, or use the link in our description box to get 15% off your Casetify order. That's 15% off with our code 15BASIC at Casetify.com.
Give me crazy fan stories or crazy show stories.
You know what? It's not really. It's just a lot of that where people will come up to me and just like not know what they want to say.
Okay.
They've paid for a meet and greet.
Yeah.
They're so excited. Piss running down their leg. Can't control it. And then it's like, can we take a picture? I'm like, yeah, it's included. Yeah. I don't do anything else. They're like, no. Sick. All right. You know what I mean? It's just like,
You're always like, I hope that was worth it for you.
I'm
always like, oh, you paid money?
and they paid extra. Like
And
on
I
top
get
of
it.
the
That's
show.
exactly how I would be, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
all you can do is, I'm sure what you did with that lady is just like, thank you.
Yeah,
So you
I'm
have to be
honored.
So nice. Yeah. Because it is such a compliment. Like, you paid money,
Yeah.
US dollars to
Yeah.
be here. I want to be as appreciative as I can, but
1000%.
sometimes it's just so fucking awkward. Like, or some girl came up to me at VidCon and said, I mean, great. And this dude was rushing us.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Yeah.
picture, go. She came up and she said, you having a big forehead makes me feel better about mine. Can we take a picture? Can you act like you're punching me?
Wait.
It was like whiplash. I did not know what to say. I was like, you, boo, boo. Yeah, I was like, thanks, and 3, 2, 1. What the fuck? Like,
You're like, I'm suddenly so
But like when you break it down, it is very sweet.
he's like, you look fucked up, and I look fucked up. So that's
you
great.
punch me?
Can you punch me? For sure. Nice to meet you. Also at VidCon, well, this is kind of like strange where I feel for y'all's shows, like you get the majority of that money if it doesn't go to the venue. At VidCon, you don't get paid to be there.
No.
These
Oh,
fans
yeah.
are paying hundreds of dollars.
Literally.
I had people come up to me and say, I only came here to meet you and Sarah.
Yeah.
Hundreds of dollars.
You're like,
for
damn.
30 seconds. You're not going to go to any of the other events. I'm like, I feel so bad, but that's also not our fault.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
that's
no,
VidCon.
no. We had a full conversation about that on this podcast. We're definitely not getting invited back. But I just think it's so fucked up. And then I saw, do you know who Elise Myers is on TikTok?
love her.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I saw her break it down, and she was basically saying for VidCon, once you bought a ticket, you had to write down like 10 people that you want to meet, and then from there they just throw you into someone. Maybe you might get your first, you might get your 7th, you might not get anybody at all.
No wonder. There's been a few times at VidCon specifically, like people would come up and be like, "You waited, you chose me to meet. You waited in line. You didn't seem that excited."
That makes a lot more
That
sense.
makes so much
That's
more
what
sense.
she said. So I because she was talking about how there were some creators that had no one at their meet and greets, which we talked about too.
Yeah.
So she was like, I think it just was like a fluke thing where like people just didn't know, and then mixed with like not getting the person that they wanted to meet, like everything. It was just like a horrible storm all at
That
once.
blows. And it's so much money. Hotels.
Hotel,
flights.
everything.
Do
Everything.
you remember in high school? Y'all are what? You're my age? 24, 25?
I'm a little older.
How old?
How old do I look?
You look 25.
Oh, 29.
You're not 29.
I'm 27.
Okay, so you in high school,
Yes.
people were like, you grew up with like the British invasion. On
Yes,
YouTube.
yes.
Oh my god, yes.
My friends, I was so jealous because I had such strict parents. My friends went to VidCon that year. Tyler Oakley, Jack Scap, Alfie and
I
Zoe.
was there.
Zoella.
You have so
Tanya Burr.
Have you met them?
No.
I remember
saw
that
once.
year that they would like move and the mobs would just be like,
Yeah,
Like, in
I
that
remember
lobby
that.
area?
Casper Lee,
yeah.
Marcus Butler, all of them. That was, I feel like, for me, the peak of VidCon
Yes.
in like, God, I love these people and I am willing to fly across the country to go meet them. And that is, I feel people are like really nostalgic for that. This new era of TikTokers and YouTubers, even me being invited there, I was like, this feels like a waste of my time, a waste of the fans' time. It's organized enough where there's no like casualties the way
Yeah.
that, at other conventions people like get hurt.
Yeah.
But it's also like, this just isn't what it used to be.
No.
And so I feel
weird.
I kind of agree with y'all. I think that was my first and last VidCon in person.
Oh, I didn't realize it was your first.
My first. I did some bullshit meet and greet over the pandemic. Like, you on my iPhone. Fucking dumb.
What we
we
said
got
though
that
is like when we
option.
do our live shows, it just feels like I would much rather someone pay significantly less
Yeah.
and get time with
Yes.
us actually if that's what they want.
Exactly.
And and then you get to experience the show versus just like being pushed into like a queue line and just waiting for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just, I felt bad. Like, I did not feel, God, that was so fun. I got to meet my fans. I felt guilty. I felt bad.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm never coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, well, shit.
Well, shit. But, I mean, it's, because y'all have been in this game for so long. How many VidCons have you been to? How do you feel about internet conventions in general? How do you feel about the creator to creator aspect of conventions?
I could pop off on this for so
Let me
long.
know.
Well, first of all, I think both of us have been like 5 years.
Yeah, 5 or so.
VidCon.
Yeah.
But then also we would go to playlists live, which I loved those.
Yeah.
I've noticed this change happening when, you know how there's always those after parties where like you go, you drink, it's so fun, you get blacked out, you're hungover for your meet and greet the next day. So fun.
Miss that.
Miss that.
Love that.
So we didn't really have the full college experience, so that was like our college experience.
Fair
you know?
enough.
I remember seeing like kids running around the after party. And I was like, why the fuck are they here? Like, they shouldn't be here. And then someone was like, oh yeah, they're like famous on Musical.ly, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, they shouldn't be here. I was like, where are their parents? They should not be here. Like, this is so fucked up. It's like 1 a.m. You know what I mean? So that's when I noticed like a change happening. I was like, oh, it feels weird. And then I remember the next year, the dance floor was all like kids and TikTokers and Musical.ly. And I was like, this just feels it just feels weird. I don't like it.
It's ushering in the new generation, but the new generation is 15.
Yes, they're just so young. And it's not that. Yeah, I think it's just that they're so young, so it's really hard. But conventions in general, like you said, we did a whole episode about it. And I just, towards the end, you just start feeling like cattle. And I think also,
That's a good description.
in the beginning of it, you're so honored. Like, oh my God, like I have a meeting set up with Sony, or like I have a meeting set up with this. And then after years and years of doing it and realizing, oh, nothing really ever happens from those meetings because they've met with 100 creators. They're exhausted. They don't fucking care. They're just like trying to do their job. Then you're just filling your schedule, and it just feels like, it just felt so pointless.
We came up also kind of in like the beauty guru era. Like we started as makeup girlies. And so there was like iMats, there was like BeautyCon, all those ones that came up.
Oh God. Y'all need to do an episode on BeautyCon.
Well, like that's where we met for the first time ever. Like at a BeautyCon party
Iconic,
years ago. And then it's just crazy to see. I mean, BeautyCon's over now. But at the end of it, they were like, but like just the beauty girls in our entirety like put that convention on their backs, honestly. And then it ended with like them paying for Kim Kardashian and like all these people to come on, all these like big celebrities, and they couldn't care less about, I feel like, influencers anymore. Not me, because I really haven't gone in forever, but I feel like the makeup people, like like makeup
community.
Without
being careful here. You're trying to be careful because
they're all problematic.
They put that on their back. They made that what it is, and then I feel like they just forgot about them after.
And I resonate because during those years, I remember being so excited to tell people like, oh my God, I'm going to be at BeautyCon like ahead of time. And then it turned into, well, if you come, we'll give you a pass, but you have to do 5 posts. And then you hear about your friend who got paid to go, and you're like, wait a damn minute. I was like, this makes no sense.
Uniformity. And dude, I talk about this all the time, and it worries me because we're in an age right now still where like, I've had it happen before where me and my friend have done the same brand deal. Mm-hmm. They get paid more than me, or I get paid more than them. Yeah. And it has everything to do with skin color and gender. It has everything to do with that. And anyone who says it doesn't is lying. Mm-hmm. This industry is just as sexist and racist as any of them.
Yeah.
They can get away with that now because they're relying on creators not talking to each other.
Oh, yeah.
There is going to come a time where, I've been paid fucking stupid money for some of these bullshit brand deals. It's like, can you just post an Instagram story? And I'm like, I can.
And suddenly I am a huge fan.
Suddenly I love you guys.
Yeah.
It's like, I've done that, but I know that in 2, 3, maybe 5, 10 years, those posts are going to be what, $2,500? Because this industry is going to be so saturated with creators.
Yeah.
We're one of the lucky ones that
my
like
God.
y'all are some of the OGs on YouTube and like in the beauty community, like people are current fans of you and also have a nostalgia for you. I was lucky enough to be on a crossroads of TikTok when TikTok was just starting. That I could not be popular if I went viral today. I would have a viral video.
I feel that way.
Yeah. I could not have the career today if and I feel for these creators that are like, all right, I have 1 million followers, my videos get millions of views. What do I do? And it's like, babe,
What do you? Okay. But I feel like you're one of the few people who started with kombucha meme, but like you still.
You seized the
You
opportunity and you took it and ran.
I also think you have the
Definitely.
personality for it naturally, because like not just anyone who's become a meme obviously has like made a career out of it. So I think there's like different factors. But what do you feel like you did that actually like helped propel that?
diversified. I was posting my personality on top of skits and accents and impressions, and I was active on Twitter. I made a Brittany Broski Instagram. My personal Instagram is like Brittany and the Jets or something stupid. It's like I knew that that's what I had to do or I was going to lose it because I am a child of the internet. I've seen Alex from Target and the blinking white guy. You know, all that. Like I've seen these memes come and go and it's like, oh yeah, that's a real person. I kind of made the conscious effort to be like, that's not going to happen to me. I also got fired from my job. My lease was up at my apartment in Dallas. And I was like, if there was ever a fucking time, I had just gotten signed to UTA. I was like, it's now. And so I had $3,000 in my bank account. That was my life savings.
Oh my God.
My life savings from working at my corporate jobs, like graduation money. And I had just done my first brand deal, hadn't been paid for it yet. And I moved to LA.
Holy fuck.
And that was, looking back on it now, if that would have gone tits up, I would have just moved back in with my mom.
Yeah.
Like, because I am grateful and lucky enough to have that sort of support system. But it ended up taking off and I'm so grateful. But I recognize how volatile this industry is.
Yeah.
It couldn't have happened today.
No.
Like, especially with TikTok being the monolith that it is now. It's just, it's
Even,
scary.
Like did you try to go viral? I'm not assuming you did.
No.
Or exactly. I was about to be like,
That's how
you
it
don't know.
happens.
That's
Just when
how
you're not trying.
Yeah.
I
I'm
posted
sure-
videos for my friends to giggle at. That was it. Like, literally.
I have a little anecdote to share with you. I remember, so we shared the same agent, all three of us. And I was getting like lunch or just talking to him at some point, and he was like, have you seen this girl named Brittany? And I was like, oh my God, show it to me. So he showed me and he was like, she's a star. I need to sign her. And so that's right. But that's right when, like, I've never heard him talk about someone like that before. And so that's always stayed with me. But that's crazy that like in your timeline that you just spoke about, that was right before
That's where
everything
it
happened.
fits in, yeah.
He was like, she's amazing. She's a star. I'm going to sign this girl.
Wow.
I do remember that?
Yeah.
Wild.
It was so, I mean, I feel like it's fine to talk about, but it's not something people really are open about. The reason I went with UTA is because there's all three of the agencies have such a, digital is becoming so important now. UTA Digital has all of my favorite people. I mean, when they said they have Cody Ko, Noah Miller, and Rhett and Link, I was like, I'm there.
Yeah,
Emma Chamberlain,
Like,
I'm
that's
there.
all I need to.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you got it, dude. And so I signed for that reason, as well as, okay, thank God this is one of the legitimate ones, because I was in a lawsuit with a management company.
Oh, I have friends who are in like shitty situations.
That's what it was. You just get exploited. You get taken advantage of.
And how do you
because
know?
Exactly. You don't know any better. And I was 22.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it's crazy. It's only been 3 years.
That's insane. I mean,
I'm
when
a freak out.
when we did our like UTA meetings, which was like 6 to 8 years ago,
Wow.
UTA was the only one that really had a digital
Yeah.
department.
Because they knew, dude.
Yeah.
It was the future.
Yeah.
But like that's cool to hear that that's what we were going through. And then when you were touring around, it was like, well, they have the best digital.
Period.
But all the other ones are bringing on digital now. So that's interesting to
Damn.
hear. I love that. That's great.
Yeah, it's about adapting and overcoming. Yeah, it was wild. And so I'm at a place now where I don't know if y'all ever feel like this, where it's like, all right, I've done that. I have dreams that I'd like to do.
Yeah.
But what's
next? Also, you've accomplished so much, like it's like, okay, even just moving to LA alone, like not even the followers and stuff, like that's some people's life dream,
Big leap too. Leap of faith.
with $3,000. What was like one of the first big purchases you made after starting to like?
It was last year. I've got my car. It was the first. I had been making money for 2 years, and I save half of everything I make.
Yeah,
I immediately
so
put
smart.
it into investments and whatever. And I finally was like, I'm tired of driving around this beater from 2005. We drove from Texas to LA, Route 66, on the fucking
Oh my
road.
God, nostalgia though.
It literally was so cute. I drove with my best friend out here, and we were driving my little beater. The headlights just flickering on and off. We're like in Arizona, butt fuck nowhere. There's nothing around, and we're like, if we die, I love you, I guess.
Oh my God.
I was like, and so I drove that. I would drive to LAX to pick people up, and I would just smell gas. I'm like, that's my car. Sick. That's so sick. And so I finally got a nice car, and I'm so proud of it.
Congratulations.
What was y'all's? Do you remember?
Ooh.
Big purchase?
Yeah.
Probably just paying off my college tuition.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was big for me.
Yeah.
My first real big purchase was my house.
Slay.
And that I was like, I'm saving. Like all my friends had like cool like like penthouse apartments, and I was just like, like one day. But my house was a big one. I think it was like 23, and I was like, who the fuck lets a 23-year-old? Like I was like, how did this even happen?
Yeah. Especially with how the world is today, it's just unreal. You have to be
Insane.
so grateful for
1,000%.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, how are we still doing this?
I ask myself that.
I'm like,
every
knock
day.
on wood.
Every day.
Well, it's a beautiful thing because your fans have grown up with you. That is
crazy.
so cool.
It is.
You ever think about that?
I feel like I don't think about that
I need
enough.
to more. It's weird. It's so weird.
What an honor and a privilege for both parties. You know, like to have y'all to look up to, but then also for them to be riding with you for that long is so fucking cool.
Thank you so much.
You better cry. I had people come up to me. Listen how crazy this is. I had people come up to me like last year talking about, I grew up watching you. I love you so much. So what the fuck are you talking about? Because the kombucha meme went viral in August of 2019.
Oh, I did not realize it was 2019.
Yeah, it was 2019. But I think it's pandemic brain.
Yeah.
People being like,
Trauma
grew
bond.
up watching you. Trauma bond. And also the concept of time passing was just weird.
I mean, time slowed down, so it felt much longer.
Definitely. And also people finished high school and started college through the pandemic.
Yeah.
So that weird kind of transition,
time.
of like 17, 18-year-olds into college, talking about, I grew up with you. I'm like, no, you didn't, but I appreciate the support.
You're like, no.
Thank you so much.
But it's funny because I feel like us and like a group of friends who were OG, we used to get that question. It used to bother us when people were like, oh, I grew up with you. And we were like, do you not watch us anymore? Like, or they're like, oh my God, I forgot about you. And we're like, what does that mean? But I'm still here.
Still make a video a week.
Literally, I feel like that used to be my biggest insecurity. And I feel like now, like, it feels like, I don't know, like I'm so grateful. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's such a compliment, honestly.
Yeah.
When before I think I was just, my ego got in the way and I was like, I'm irrelevant.
I feel like that is something every internet creator is going to have to deal with at some point.
Yeah.
People come in and out of fashion and you just have to ride the wave.
Yep.
Keep doing what you're doing and adapt when necessary. I was just talking about this with Sarah the other day of like, where do these platforms end up? You know, like Vine came and went. Twitter had its heyday and I think it's gone. Facebook, we used to be on Facebook. Now it's fucking MAGA grandparents. TikTok, we used to have TikTok and now it's been, you know, for better or worse, democratized where everyone's on TikTok. I think that's cool, but it's also, it's not the niche little thing it used to be. YouTube has a staying power that no other platform does. People will always go back to your videos if they want to, find you new, you know, on the algorithm if it pops up. And I think that you just have to stay true to what you want to post. And we joke about millennials a lot, you know, on TikToks and that just happened. You know, like that sort of shit. But it's also like we make fun of them because of their unwillingness to adapt. You know, like I'm too old for TikTok. No, you're not. You're 26. Fucking post a video. Grow up. Gen Z is gonna be awful with it.
Oh my God, yeah.
There's so much to cringe over the bullshit that Gen Z does, and it's like you have to be willing to adapt.
Yeah.
So I think y'all have done that very well.
Thank you so much.
so
It's
much.
crazy because, like, obviously we've only been blackout drunk together. You have so much more of a business mind. I love it. Like, I love
I
it.
haven't rotted it all yet. With the fucking tequila.
I feel like so many people wouldn't expect that. Like, so that makes so much sense to me why you've had the lasting career versus just an Alex from Target who was like a moment, you know?
Yeah.
What is he up to?
I don't know. I hope he's good.
Hope he's alive.
I hope he like got like some decent checks out of that.
Probably didn't.
Maybe like he was on the Ellen show for a minute. Wasn't that the thing? I know. I think that was the thing for a minute. Other than that, I haven't heard from him.
Damn, it's funny because like any person from our hometowns who like isn't in this world would assume, oh, they went viral. Oh, they're a millionaire now. You know what I mean? Where it's like not like that whatsoever. But they truly would be like, wow, he made it.
Yeah.
Even just the term "they made it" is like not a thing.
So what does that mean?
I know it's not a thing actually.
Also, I can guarantee like at least 100 people from my hometown have viral TikToks.
Period.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it means
Like,
nothing.
Yeah.
You know what?
They made it.
The moment when this is actually so stupid. The moment when I was like, I made it. Standing
When was your made it moment?
Standing in the Target at the Beverly Center. Do you know the
Yes,
is it the Beverly Center?
the WeHo.
Yes, where you look out the window and you see the Hollywood sign, and they've got the big floor to see like the Target.
Yeah.
I'm in the frozen aisle just like
That's it. Nothing to do with you. Just looking outside the window.
What's funny is I see
this view.
Wait, that's so beautiful.
a single tear.
I thought you were gonna say like, you know, when you look out, you see like billboards, and it was gonna be like a billboard of you.
No. I just had my reusable bag.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
What's
it.
your favorite impression to do? I'm getting like Jennifer Coolidge vibes. Do you ever do her?
My favorite impression to do? I get wine drunk and go live on Instagram and I do Maggie Smith. You know Dame Maggie Smith from fucking Downton Abbey.
Oh no, but that's funny.
And she was Professor McGonagall in Harry Potter.
Oh
my god.
I
Okay,
get
next I'm gonna put notifications on for your lives now.
Was she Nanny McPhee too then? Or was that someone else?
Who the fuck? No, that was Helen.
She's in Harry Potter too, though, right? I know.
That's the
Sorry.
Consult series.
Yeah.
I
Who
also
played Nanny McPhee?
I feel like this entire episode, everyone's just like, wow, Alisha, you're not a directioner, you're not a real believer, and clearly you're
And
not
you
a
love
Harry Potter
Liam.
stan.
And
Like,
you
I'm
love
like,
Liam.
Liam Payne. Emma Thompson.
Oh my god! Wait, is she not in Harry Potter? She is.
Helen Emma Thompson?
Let me look up.
She is. She plays the girl with the big glasses.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
Are y'all Arianators?
no,
Top.
clearly, I think I'm nothing.
What do you like?
I don't know.
She likes Taylor.
I do
Oh,
like
you're a
Taylor.
Swiftie.
I do like Taylor, but I don't feel
But
like
not
I'm
a Swiftie.
I don't feel like I'm enough.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm good enough
You
to
know
be a
what?
Swiftie.
Some people aren't in the fangirl lifestyle, and I think you're better because of it. I think you are free. So don't be jealous. You have to be ill to be a fangirl.
I'm an Arianator. Hard. My number one for sure.
Oh my god, I'm fucking
Beyonce's
dead.
mine. I got my little Beyonce tattoo.
Do you like the new
She's
album?
your number one.
Oh my god, the album's
She's
so
my number
good.
one.
You're kidding.
I'm beehive to my fucking core, bitch. Me and Scott Hoying. You know Scott Hoying from Pentatonics?
Yes, I love Scott. I love Scott. I was a Pentatonics girl for a minute too. and a superfruit.
I love Superfruit.
Me too.
We have so much to talk about. Well, off camera. He's one of my closest friends now, which is so strange.
Are you a Citizen Queen girl too?
I love
Me
Citizen
too.
Queen.
Okay. Sorry.
They're an
This whole
acapella
episode
group.
is y'all just becoming best friends. And
okay.
be like,
I love that.
No,
Okay, sorry, Scott.
Yeah, Scott. What the fuck was I even talking about? Oh,
Beyonce.
yes.
Oh yes.
I have never met someone who is my level because it's always like, you know the Beehive exists. You
Yeah.
know they're out there, but I've never actually met someone in real life that's like knows the choreography to the tour DVDs and like knows this specific interview I'm talking about and this and whatever. Scott is that.
Oh my God.
Has framed pictures of Beyonce in his house. I do too. And I was like, you get it, Matt. And so I go to his house and we literally like have Beyonce night and it's just surreal to feel, because I always thought about Hollywood being like, everyone's so not real,
Yeah.
you know, and we're part of this generation that's like the relatable.
Yeah.
Like I'm a girl, I poop too, like that shit.
Relatable queen.
Yeah, no, relatable. You have hemorrhoids too, relatable. Like me sharing my prescription for my hemorrhoid cream.
The beauty guru.
She said hemorrhoid cream.
The ring light on the refreshing. But it's like that's what I think of. And so to feel these like real celebrities being like cool
Yeah.
and funny and like they like what I like, crazy.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
Dead. I had something else.
Let's
to say.
wrap it on hemorrhoid cream.
And on that note, thank you to our sponsor.
Please plug yourself. Where can people find you?
I don't even know. Girl, where am I? I'm Brittany Broski on, this is my camera. I feel like I'm on Hot Ones. Tell them what's going on in your life. I'm Brittany Broski on YouTube. I post one video a week. I'm on TikTok. I am on... Oh, we have a podcast.
Yes.
We have a podcast called Violating Community Guidelines. Me and Sarah Shower. We live together and we're roommates and cousins.
And they were roommates.
I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you guys for having me.
No, thank you. You're welcome anytime. This was so fucking. If I'm ever sick, you need to come on and y'all can just talk.
We just sing pentatonics the entire time.
Yeah, probably.
We'll just acapella.
Yeah. One of those.
Yeah.
The little.
That's a pitch perfect. I watched the episode.
shit.
It's just that.
Holy shit.
It's just the riff off. That's just the riff off.
Let's get that girl who's trying to sing I Will Always Love You. I can do it. That's us. I just spit. That's you and me just yelling at each other.
I forgot about her. Oh my god. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.
Cheers.